Hi crafters, it's Chloe from Chloe's Creative Cards, and today I'm going to be showing you our brand new Christmas Build a Bouquet collection. So you can see some of the beautiful card samples that have been made behind me here, and I'm going to unbox the collection and show you all of the goodies that you get inside. Now with this collection, as it is a smaller one, there are only 6 items. It won't come in a pink box to you this time because they just rattle about too much in the box. So they'll be coming out in the strong brown envelopes. So our brand new Christmas Build a Bouquet collection is inspired by a collection that we did a couple of years back called Build a Bouquet, which you all absolutely loved. But we felt like there was definitely a fresh spin that we could pop on this for Christmas to really make these cards beautiful festive keepsakes. So you can see how you can create the bouquets on your projects and build them up. And I'm going to show you all of these in more detail. So I'll pop the overhead camera in and then we will have a little look at all of the goodies that are in the collection. So like I say, there are only 6 items within this collection. It's quite a small one, but it is absolutely beautiful. So to start with, we've got our Christmas bouquet builder. So this is kind of like one of the main elements of the collection really. So we've got our lovely bouquet builder stamp. So you've got your holly on here, you've got your berries on here, you've got your little sprigs and leaves. We've then got a little kind of branch that you can be stamping and embossing onto your heat resistant acetate. We've got some holly leaves, we've got some berries, and we've got some little sprigs as well that are perfect for tucking in behind the flowers. You've then got the dies that coordinate with this. So when we did the original Build a Bouquet, we actually only did the bouquet part as a stamp, but lots of you asked for a die, which is why we've now included a die with this set. So you then have your die, which is going to cut out your lovely bouquet, and you've got the dies for all of the little floral elements as well. So you can see how this is going to work perfectly together to create that lovely bouquet base to your projects. So that is your Christmas bouquet builder, stamp and die set. Okay, then next up we need some beautiful flowers to go with this set. So we've got our beautiful bouquet Christmas flowers, which contains a little collection of dies. So you've got kind of 5 different flowers in here. Again, you've got a little sprig of some berries, and you've got some dies that cut holly leaves out as well. And you've also got a couple of sentiments within the stamp set. So we've got Merry Christmas and Joyful Christmas Wishes. So within this one, what's a little bit different about this, if I open it up, is we've got our dies. One of mine's come off there. We've had this one in and out of the packet a few times for photography. So we've got our dies, we've got our lovely poinsettias, and some of you might recognise this style of design. This was one of the very first stamps that we did. It was a lovely 3-petal poinsettia, which built up to create beautiful flowers on your project. So we thought we'd kind of bring that concept back, but put a fresh spin on it. So we've got the die for the lovely flower. You've then got your detail that you stamp in the middle. So there's no outer edge to the stamp, if that makes sense. So it's much easier just to stamp the detail in the centre and die cut out the shapes, because if you're batch making at Christmas, the chances are you are going to be making a lot of cards. So we thought, let's try and make this as easy as possible. You've then got your little Christmas rose designs, and you've got your 3 little centres to go in with those. We've also got the detail for your holly leaf dies, and you've got a Merry Christmas and a Joyful Christmas Wishes. So you can see how beautiful that one is. So we'll pop that to one side. So that is your beautiful bouquet Christmas flowers. So that's going to enable you to create all of your lovely little flowers for your bouquet. You've also got a little berry sprig die in there, which you can be die cutting out and adding some jewels or some glitter onto to create the little berries. Now next up, I think you are all going to love this die. This is definitely an essential within your kit. So we've got a 3D bow die. So if you want to create bows like this one here, you need this die. It is absolutely fabulous for creating bows for the bottom of your bouquets, but just bows in general for your projects. Great for using up your scraps of paper. You literally just fold this in, stick it in the middle, add your little ribbons, and you are good to go. But then if you want to take this to the next level, you can, because you can kind of create this double bow type design with it as well, just by cutting 2, twisting them and popping them in the middle. And again, we've got loads of tutorials coming on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube as well, showing you exactly how to use all of these. So that one is your 3D bow die, and honestly, if you are only going to go for one thing from this collection, go for that bow die because it is fabulous. Next up, we thought you're going to want to add some little sentiments onto your projects. So we've got a lovely set of tiny tags and sentiments, all with that Christmas theme. So if we open this out, we've got our set of tag dies. So we've got a plaque, we've got 2 tags. So these can be added onto the bottom of your bouquet to add a little sentiment on. And then we've got a little A7 stamp set as well. So on here, we've got have a wonderful Christmas, just for you, season's greetings, Merry Christmas, thinking of you at Christmas, with love at Christmas, Happy Christmas, a Christmas bouquet just for you. And these little sentiments will all fit. Well, some of the smaller ones you need to use for the smaller tag, but they will fit in the middle of the tags as well. So you can use these on your projects to kind of add that extra little greeting onto there, which is going to make that bouquet just that little bit more personal. So that one is your Christmas tiny tag and sentiments, and that's a stamp and die set. And then next up, we've got a lovely die for some swirly holly. So this is beautiful. It's really nice and delicate. So you can die cut this out and tuck it into your bouquet. Or you could use just the flowers on its own with the swirly holly as well to build up your own kind of wreath design. Or you could be using this just as a little bit of foliage to tuck in behind your flowers. Now, of course, you've got left and right facing, so it's going to work perfectly on your projects. So that's a really lovely die. That one is the swirly holly. And then finally, we've got a beautiful, brand new printed paper pad. So within this pad, you've got 48 double-sided sheets. There are 24 designs and you will get 2 sheets of each. And this is beautiful. We've got a nice traditional colour palette in here, so completely different to Gilded Christmas that we did earlier in the year. So we've got reds in here, we've got blues, and we've got greens. Really, really nice and traditional. So if we have a little flick through the designs, we've got snowflakes, we've got kind of berries and sprigs, we've got beautiful poinsettia designs, we've got some foliage, we've got kind of little Christmas tree type designs in here. But it is honestly a gorgeous paper pad. We've got a lovely kind of Christmas tree style design in here as well. We've got some sentiment papers. This is lovely for your backgrounds. It looks kind of like a navy blue with the snow falling. We've got our lovely sprigs in here again. We've got some foliage. And we've got some plainer designs in here for your mats and layers, and then we've got some more patterned ones as well. So it's a really nice Christmas paper pad. It's got lots of variety in there, so you're going to be able to use that for lots of different things. So within the Christmas Build a Bouquet I Need It All collection, you will receive your lovely paper pad. You will get your swirly holly die, your Christmas tiny tag and sentiments, your 3D bow die, your beautiful bouquet Christmas flowers, and your Christmas bouquet builder. And that will then enable you to create beautiful projects just like this one here. So this is one of Glynis's, and this is a little easel card. So hopefully you can see that there. She's used our lovely the gilded rectangles dies to create this base, and then she's built up the easel. If I spin that round, maybe some pop. We've got camera 2 set up. Yes, I think we have. There we go. You can see how beautiful that is as an easel card. Really, really pretty. So she's built up those flowers, she's built out a bouquet, and she's added on the bow at the bottom. I'm going to grab some from behind me as well. Let's have a little look at this one. This is one of Becca's. So she's just used the flowers on this one and the paper pad, but you can see how fabulous that looks just using those elements, building up your lovely kind of floral designs. Next up, this is one of Christine. So she's used all of the whites and silvers on here. Doesn't that look beautiful? Adding that bow, adding your little tag as well, but you can see how you can really build that bouquet out. Next up is another one of Becca's, and she's used the wreath but then built the flowers onto it. So this is the wreath from the Gilded Christmas collection, but then she's used the flowers and the bow from this collection, and doesn't that look fabulous? This is the one that I did for the packaging. So we've got the beautiful bouquet in the middle, and I've built those flowers up, added some pearls, dotted some sparkles about as well, and added my little Christmas tag. Another one of Christine's here, using the little bells in the middle of the flowers, which I thought was lovely. Something a little bit different, adding those onto there. So any little bits and pieces that you've maybe already got in your craft box, it will be lovely to get all of those out and kind of use all of your different embellishments and bits and pieces with these. Next up again, we've got another beautiful red glittery project from Glynis here. So she's used that bow and she's layered two up, so you've got that lovely double bow design there. And then she's added the little ribbons onto there. She's used one of our basic dies there as well to do our card base. This is an A5 project as well from Becca, showing how you can use your smaller projects with this one too. And then if you want to change your colours up, again, this is one of the papers from the printed paper pad. So this is how much variety you have got in here. So let me find it. So this is that lovely blue snowflake paper. And then Christine's built the flowers up on here. She's created a little fold back card. So you can see how beautiful that then looks, and she's added a bow onto there as well. This is another fold back type card from Glynis, so she's used our backing papers there, done it in the really nice kind of olive and red, which I think is really lovely for Christmas. Adding the little bow on there too, but she's added some dots of glitter to make it like a polka dot bow. And again, as a little fold back card, doesn't that look fabulous? We've got one in some more contemporary colours here as well. So again, using your blues and your greens, it looks absolutely gorgeous. We've got an icy one here from Becca. So she's used the papers on here and she's used that bow as well and used some of the flowers. And then we've got this beautiful one. I think this is one of Christine's, using the navy blues within the collection. Doesn't that look lovely? I'm just about through nigh on all of the finished card samples that I've got here, so that's lovely as well. And then I love how Christine has added in the little candy canes onto the bouquet. Doesn't that look fabulous? Building that up using those papers. This is one of Glynis's as well, using the different navy colours, really, really pretty. Or again, if you want to go more traditional, you can do with this collection as well, but you can see how you can build those flowers up. And if, like me, you just love making the flowers, you can build a little box of those up and then have a lovely day arranging your bouquets. It's almost like you are a paper florist, which is fabulous. And then we've got this one here, which again is just using some of the smaller elements. So this uses, this is one of Becca's, so she's used the sprig from the wreath to do our corners and then added the little flowers onto there as well. And then finally a lovely traditional one from Christine, using our basic oval dies to create her card base and then adding the flowers on the top. So if I pop the camera back in, you can literally see I've shown you all of the finished card samples. So that is your Christmas Build a Bouquet collection. We will have all of those goodies launching live on the website on the 9th of August. They will launch at 6 p.m. and I'll be doing a Facebook Live at 2 p.m. on the 9th of August. So hopefully you'll be able to join that. And if you're watching this video and it's past 2 p.m. on the 9th of August, have a little look on YouTube because you'll be able to watch the live launch back too. So please do have a little look in there. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel because we've got lots of videos already filmed with this collection that will be going up over the coming weeks to give you lots of inspiration. And of course, we'll have lots of short videos and photos going up on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, all over the place. So please do have a little look on there. I really hope you like the Christmas Build a Bouquet collection. We have loved working with this one and loved creating the bouquets. So I really hope that you like this one too. If you can do, please join me live for the launch at 2 p.m. on the 9th of August. Not August, oh my word, October. The 9th of October at 2 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube. So please do join me if you can. And like I say, if you're watching this video and that date has passed, it will be posted on the page. So please do have a little look. Hope to see you again very soon. Thank you for joining me. Bye.